Hello everybody, welcome back to Limbus Company! Oh boy. Guess what? I did the thing. I actually got further in Refraction Railway 4. I beat these motherfuckers. I still haven't done the final boss yet though. They're both like 8 minutes. Oh wow, that's chunkier than I expected. I still, wow. Wow, they're really chunky if that's the case. My god. Let's see. What is the inbox? Oh yeah, I didn't do the final one. I did get the tickets. You know what who I did get though? You know who I did? Hello, Mirage. You know who I did get? Oh, they're both 8 minutes all together. Oh, okay, they are very short. You know who I did get? Let's this is syncing. So yeah, let's put together people who are actually on syncing team. Here we go. Let's see. Heathcliff. Yisang, I got Hod. And I also got Malkuth. I got Malkuth! Hello, yeah. I got Yisang. And Malkuth. Hello, Soul Clock. Hello, Gajoka. But I had to get all the way to 200 to get Ryoshu. Can you? I've never had to do that before. Oh my god! But I actually got Malkuth from the gacha. This is so yeah. The only announcers I'm missing are Molar and Dawn Office. I hope I get them eventually. How many announcers can we even have? Up to 5. Let's put Effie and Saudi. Wait, are they in or not? Oh no, I already have 5. Okay, yeah, that's good. And you know what? Let's put Ishmael and Heathcliff together for reasons. So yeah, I got all the Sephiroth so far. So what do you say we dive into the first of these, which I think Yisang is actually first. So let's dive into his and begin reading. Yep, his is first. This is my first time seeing them, by the way. I did not read them.
Nay, I have rested well enough. Oft I am summoned for work, yet I despise it not. Thus there is no need for you to worry.
Oh, that's cool. He talks with him. God, I love seeing. I will never get tired of seeing Lobotomy Corporation in good graphics. An invisible bell resounds two pleasant high-pitched strings. The only sounds within the containment unit are the child's voice and the bell.
You worry that I may be overstraining myself? Perhaps I would say that, were the current workload much worse than usual. Yet it is as burdensome as it always has been. Thus familiar, which in turn makes it rather palatable.
But the child replies as though he is engaged in a mutual conversation with something. Oh, that is so cool that he's talking with him. They're bros. It is likely that the abnormality with the head of a butterfly is directly transmitting its voice to this agent.
In fact, I find this dialogue, rather pleasant. A conversation with you seems to broaden my perspective on things.
The abnormality chatting with a child is a rather difficult entity to manage. Yep. T01-68, also known as Funeral of the Dead Butterflies. Containment class Euclid. No, that's good. This abnormality is rather choosy about which employee gets to manage it. Those with an unjust heart find nothing but a waste of time conversing with it. and those that are rash of heart will quickly find themselves exhausted. Yep, just saying which works to use and which ones not to. That is what makes this child a most fitting employee to manage this abnormality. He has an appropriate amount of both sense of justice and patience. Oh my god! I love all the references! Project Moon just going all in on these references, even though they know that a lot of their audience won't get it, but only the most dedicated fans will. Like, my god. Seriously, Project Moon. And despite the fact that he is suppressing the abnormality's impulses, he does it through a gentle method of engaging in a mutual dialogue, not by force. Yeah, refreshing word. The abnormality is probably intelligent enough to recognize it as an attempt to manage it, but it does not allow it to bother him. Whichever was the case. The icon for suppression is on... is terminal. Wait, I can't see it. I think the text is blocking. Whichever was the case, it was rare to find an agent whose mind is not immediately crumbling upon conversing with it. I think he has the ego gift! I think. Oh, there it is. Now I see it. Yep, it's a repression work. A dull sound of a bell echoes once.
I was merely watching the butterfly resting upon the back of your hand. They are those with no place to return, and thus are bound to rest upon you. Is that correct?
Instead of a bell, the large butterfly atop the abnormality's head slowly flutters its wings. A behavior equivalent to a nod, perhaps.
Should you perish, will the butterflies flutter away again? As one sits, only to rise again.
There is no easy way to comprehend what this child is saying. It is rather difficult to understand what he means. You should know that death is not a concept applicable to the abnormalities. But the clear, almost refreshing sound of the bell conveyed that this work session yielded a positive result. The abnormality quite enjoyed that response. Probably.
Then I shall take my leave. Until next time, farewell.
With that, the child exited the containment unit. He stands there for a moment, gladly enjoying the brief moment of respite. Still trapped in a daydream.
Captain Ryosho.
Only to be awoken from his ruminations by the child with a cigarette in her mouth. Captain of the safety team! Oh, here we go! Treating abnormalities like they're people will only complicate things. She's captain of the safety team, my god. Don't make me sit. Sick in tummy? I don't know.
I am only giving it the impression of it. As you are well aware, this abnormality is...
At least try to hide your grin when... we don't have time for this. Warning. Dawn of Violet warning. First warning trumpet activated. All suppression units in each department. Say it twice. Ah, okay, thank you.
An ordeal descends.
Yes, it does. You're coming with me.
I don't suppose there is any need for that.
The child wields the guns imbued with butterflies and stands back to back with the captain. Things aren't going according to plan.
What, pray tell, does in this company?
Stay here and hold the line. If you survive and every single containment unit in this department falls, I'll kill you myself. Got that?
That is a manner of death I would very much prefer to avoid.
Hello, Eli. Welcome to the stream. It's okay. These guys, I had to roll for them off stream. I had to actually spark Ryoshu. Because in the last stream, I got completely debated. I had to get all the way to 200 to get Ryoshu. The child mutters with an exasperated frown while the butterfly bullets coming in a blast from his guns. He'd grown into a very skilled employee over his time here, enough so that he could exchange a few banters with his colleagues as he engaged in combat.
Will you not assist, Captain?
I'm heading to visit the information team to pick up the bullets they moved from the middle layer.
The bullets. I see, the bullets must be the shield-type bullets the manager and the Sephiroth fired to protect us, then.
I prefer the bullet that bursts everything it touches. Isn't there true beauty in plastic? Oh, goddamn it, a typo. Oh, the Gregor Ego I got. That's actually, I was able to roll the Gregor Ego. I got that. I also got Yasad, I got Hod and Malku. Yasad I got last time. I got Hod and Malku. Isn't there true beauty in blasting an annoying co-worker's head apart? But yeah, Ryoshi, you're not the one doing that. It's X is the one doing that. But I suppose the useful ones get to live. The control team captain ordered her men to... Oh, yes. I love that we're getting all the lore for the lobotomy, their lobotomy core positions. Ordered her men to move the bullet stock from the middle to the upper layer. For some information training purposes, she says.
Ah, is it Captain Faust of whom you speak? Then the training cannot have been her purpose. Only an excuse to ensure we have access to the bullets. As that level of preparation appears rather unnecessary for ordeals of dawn, patently a calamity of greater magnitude is nigh to unfold.
It'll be a waste to use the bursting bullet on someone useful like you.
I heard tell that the Sephiroth in charge of Captain Faust's department maintains quite the dangerously high standard for her subordinates.
Malkuth, what are you doing? Testing! Can you hear me, upper layer employees? I will be in charge of the operations for this ordeal, so please follow my directions! Crosscode will be in a couple of minutes, Vitaly. It'll be in like 20 minutes. Sorry, welcome. Hello, Clementine. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Hamchan. She can try to come up with something airtight, but she's not smart enough for that. The captain must have prepared those countermeasures for such emergencies. Yeah, we skipped information team. I wonder if Dawn and Sinclair are together gonna be, oh no, we already have Dawn. We already have Dawn. So yeah. The captain must have prepared those countermeasures for such emergencies.
Yet the more complicated structure of a thing is, the greater the room it is for the holes to go unnoticed.
And I need all of you, training team, information team, and safety team! I know that our employees can handle this! I suppose she's not lying. Considering that an employee who can't handle it is no employee at all in her eyes. With that, the captain spun around and disappeared to the other side of the hallway. Left alone, The child turns the muzzle of his handgun towards the violet creatures. Violet creatures.
Fruits of understanding. Have you not lost your ways?
He carries out his duty, firing bullets as lost as his foes.
I mourn you. Bloom and be the path for one another to follow.
In solemn silence. Ah, Yisang being so cool. Awesome. That was a really good one. Now Ryoshu's. God, the art has just been getting better and better as the game goes on. It's unreal. Like, look at the depth of this. Like, seriously. The art has just been getting so much better as the game goes on. Incredible. Honestly. You know Bong Bong is gonna show up, Eli. She has to. Project Moon is the one who made Bong Bong. Like, she's like half fanon, half canon. You know she's gonna show up. The interior of the containment unit is submerged in utter darkness, with not a hint of its walls or ceilings visible to the naked eye. Yet the child confidently strode through the tense, thick, swirling darkness that seemed to oppress the very air itself. The pencil pushers in fancy suits like to lecture us that instinct work will be most efficient against this one, but... tossing them feed from a safe distance is not my style. Ryoshu, like... they pulsate like feebly beating hearts. Ryoshu is like so associated with spiders, it's insane. Like, my god. She has so much spider stuff. It's crazy. The white cocoons, each an approximate size of an adult human, hang low to the floor. The child's gaze rises, following the strand the cocoons descended from, as red eyes light up the ceiling like a midnight forest fire shredding through the dark. Oh, I'm just checking on something. Yep. Okay, got that. Yep. Even with this cursed instinct so deeply rooted in your origins, you managed to transcend this drab containment unit into a form of art. Within the shadowy containment unit lies an even darker place, trapped amidst the tightly woven cocoons. Entombed in the cell were only the sounds of one's own heartbeat, the skittering noise of tiny spiders, and the cold brushing of threads could be heard. Such tragic horror the deceased employees suffered. The painting of hell. Oh, look at that. That's her thing. Was enough to sate the child's artistic interest. Yes, I've never seen art like this so up close in my life. Or maybe the ones I did see were not worth remembering. Oh, Ryoshu lore. Tiny crumbs. A swarm of baby spiders was already starting to climb up the child's leg. And after crawling to and fro between the child's arms and neck for a while, as though searching for something, they began digging into her flesh with their sharp teeth. Ugh. However, the child did not wince or blink even as the painful bites began slowly devouring her, and instead glared straight back at the ominous eyes observing her remove. Oh, you can even see it on the picture. Dang. Wow, I just realized that. I'll admit, this little installation was worth a view. But no more than that. As raw as this piece is, Your instinct is far from beautiful or pure. With that, the child slowly raised her leg. A provocation that she was about to crush the baby spiders, the entity's children, under her feet. One does not choose their birth parent. Yet they are born with and settled with the responsibility to live within their bounds. Yeah, that's true. We can kind of make a list of the quote-unquote canon Lobotomy Corporation abnormalities. Some of them, at least. To this mirror world, anyway. That is true, Eli. Dang. And settled with the responsibility to live within their bounds. Unless you're merely a pathetic fallen shell of a thing who can do nothing but grandstand. If you really consider these baby spiders your family, shouldn't you be attacking me by now? Spider-Butt and the child exchanged an unblinking glare. After a standoff that felt like an eternity, and only after the work was complete did she pull back her threatening feet. There wasn't an ounce of emotion in her eyes when she looked over the baby spiders. They seemed used to tearing through skin and burrowing into raw flesh. You've let them feast on my men often, Is that how a mother educates her children? There was no reply from the abnormality, just as she's expected. But the child seemed to have decided that it was answer enough. Or perhaps the child decided that the fault of the parent was not of its children. She carefully pulled the baby Wow. Pulled the baby spiders, who were still busily chomping away at her flesh, off her body and placed them gently on the ground. I suppose my question was a waste of breath. Hello, Unixers, welcome to the stream. Wow. Oh my god. Yeah, they're totally building up to her being a mom. That's like, there has been so much foreshadowing at this point. Like, it's insane. Parents. Fools who can't stand even a moment not spent interjecting their children with their own prejudices. Ooh. When the child left, silence once again rushed in the dark of the containment chamber, like water flowing into a void. You look so miserable that I won't be surprised if you were to drop dead at any moment. This actually took place before that one. Even though we were supposed to read it afterward. The corridor was full of employees from teams other than the safety team the child was a part of. The child seemed to have noticed something after a quick sweep of the hallway. She grabbed her two ego weapons. The rookies all huddled together. Noon of Violet. NOV, is it?
This is no Night of Violet, by which I mean you were presumably referring to a midnight that we must contend with. It is the noon.
Yeah, seriously. You'd be all fucking dead if it was the Midnight of Violet. Midnight of Violet is the worst thing. It's a fucking super boss. God. Where is Sinclair when you need him? What I meant by NOV was, are you hard of hearing?
If it indeed was the noon of Violet you were referring to, then you would be correct. Your men are all gathered abreast one another, Captain.
No, why is she just sacrificing them to the fucking slam? Oh my god. Jeez. Yeah, Sinclair, I imagine, is in Central. Yeah. The other child's I imagine you know where Rogia has to be, right? Rogia is 100% in Chessed's department. Like, seriously. That is absolutely where she would be. The other child's explanation was cut short by the sudden sensation of something heavy tapping against his head. Well, of course, that child had raised her cross-shaped blunt weapon with a skull emblem on it. I was lightly yet repeatedly smacking the coffin-carrying child's head.
I am not panicked.
Oh my god! Getting them out of panic.
It is merely that I did not gain the benefits of last night's rest on account of the shortness of my slumber. Thus, would you mind ceasing this continued drumming of my head with your penitence?
Yeah, white damage healing. Oh my god. Consider yourself lucky it's not SH that's hitting your head, gloom face. One could mistake this for a mere workplace banter between two co-workers on an average day, but the rookie employees were all shuddering with fearful anticipation. Clearly something terrible was afoot. She has the spider bud. She's phase 1, Gabora. She has phase 1 Gabora's weapon set. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's Cobalt. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, wow, you're right. Nice catch, Kajoka. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh god, which one was that from again? So, which abnormality gives that again? Like we know from all of Dawn's gifts that, you know, and like from Dawn's, oh yep, they got Wolf and Red Hood. Yeah, absolutely Wolf and Red Hood. Oh, you know who that's gonna be, right? Wolf and Red Hood is gonna be, Ishmael and Heathcliff for sure. 100%. Wolf is gonna be Heathcliff, and Red Hood is gonna be Ishmael. That's gonna be incredible. Oh my god, that's gonna be sick. And not even a minute later, an eardrum-shattering alarm blared all across the building. Oh, Scorch Girl's gift, yeah. Oh yeah, there's another one, Tad. Oh, and that, you know what, that makes complete sense, because in Limbus proper, that was like one of her first ego was Match Flame. Was fourth Match Flame. We've a DOV in our hands, but this is the level of trumpets we're getting.
I would like to repeat myself that this is not an ordeal of midnight, Captain. I ask that you refer to it as the noon of
dawn! She's saying dawn! TNWIM. Something what I mean. They know what I mean, I think. In any case, I'm suspicious. It's almost like the manager already knows what's coming. Got any guesses?
I have none in particular. It may be as simple as mere competency, or I have heard that the manager was as foresighted from the day he started. Metaphorically speaking, of course.
Oh, that's not what I meant. TNWM. And thank you. Oh, Merceau is probably going to be in Hawkman's department, I bet. I would imagine.
It may be as simple as mere competency, for I've heard the manager was foresighted from the day he started. Metaphorically speaking, of course.
How unhelpful. Where did all the pencil pushers go? Poor clerks. The child looked around, realizing there weren't any clerks around. God, the clerks. Why are the clerks so, like, fucking lemmings? Why don't they run and hide? Indeed, there were none. Oh shit! Wow. Is Army in pink here? Do they have Army in pink here, I wonder? What? Do they have Army in pink here? Yeah, Queen of Hatred. Yeah, it's probably Queen of Hatred, yeah.
All were immediately executed on sight. Certain abnormalities are motivated to breach containment upon a certain amount of deaths, after all.
What an uninteresting way to do art. Oh, yeah, Mountain of Smiling. Oh, Mountain. Ooh, yeah.
Everybody.
Nutsack, we haven't heard you in this whole thing.
Everybody in the safety team. Training team needs reinforcements, so head over there, please.
Hello, howdy, welcome to the stream.
Try to stay focused, okay? Well, everything goes downhill soon anyway. So, it's not like it'll matter in the grand scheme of things, but...
That green tin can with brain pickled it and Keflin's prattling again. You were gift subbed on the last trail stream. We're missing 2 men. Are they getting high on Keflin like that GTC?
How did you know? Tiffany, a colleague of ours who recently moved here from the training team, is currently in an unresponsive state due to over-medication.
Oh my god! So many references! Wow, this is a deep cut. NFW. The child dropped the cigarette, her mouth briefly opening from exasperation. She stared at the group of safety team agents before turning away and lighting a new one. What about the other agent, the bald one?
It is most likely that they are handling the stele that has fallen within the safety team's premises.
You'd be better off with them. Ignore what GTC said. He's hopped up top to bottom on E.
Pardon me, that is the manager's wish as well.
GTC green tin can. That's out. Yep. Got it. Bald. Oh yeah. Oh wait. Yeah, which sinner got bald? Oh my god. It's gotta be Merceau. Because that would be the funniest. It's gotta be Merceau, I would imagine. Who got bald? Oh god. So that's another abnormality we know is in this canon here. I'll be the reinforcement for the training team. After confirming the exhausted child's affirmative nod, she began rushing through the hallway at breakneck speed. As soon as she reached the training team area, however, she spoke as if she was answering someone. Enough crying and fussing. It wasn't like there were other employees following her. She wasn't talking to the two members of the trading team who were already fighting off the entities either. There's a big plate of meal waiting just for you. Can't you see? All the words spoken with a grin. The terrible red eyes all opened wide and began tremoring like a roar. Oh, these footsteps are Lady Alice! Oh! Forsooth, 'tis performance from the safety! Reinforcements from the safety team!
It's Captain Alice, not Lady.
Wow, we're getting them all together! Wow, we're getting everybody together!
You couldn't have come at a better time. I just fired my 6th shot. Is anyone else coming with you, Captain of the safety team?
Oh my god! The gang's all here, except for Faust. Wow, it's like a whole top... So this is like a whole coming together of the top floor.
Listen, I'm talking to...
The will to spill blood for goodness. No need to hold ourselves back with such fancy restrictions just to see some blood, SF.
Busy chatting with her ego, huh? Like her, some employees seem to resonate with certain egos.
Oh yeah, they're... Then, perchance we shall be availed the opportunity to see Lady Ryoshi's fabled ego dual-wielding!
There is no time to sit here and gawk. Prepare yourself. Moments where we take down the threat, the Cliff-Off counters will tick down with a flash of
A bright violet light imbued the stele, just as training team captain said, but before it even had the time to explode, Child leaped into the air, both of her egos raised high above her head. Movements of her muscles, not steeped in training, but in instinct. An ego-wielding technique not bound by form. While she certainly pales in comparison, her style reminds me of a certain someone! Ah, there we go! Yes. Oh my god! Oh, look at all this fucking fan service! Oh, wow! Carmen, even Carmen is reminiscing! Yes, the one who shielded me then. She who spoke of the pain of the back streets. Now burst. The child perfectly wields both ego weapons and effortlessly shatters the violet, colossal stele to pieces. Perhaps she is quite like her, at least in this regard. Oh my god! Wow, that was incredible! Holy shit! Oh my god! So nostalgic. So yeah, this is pretty much, we got the whole top floor here, basically. We have the whole top floor. So, we have the bottom floor. Oh yeah, we Aldous is already taken, so she's not going to be with Bina. Oh my god. Oh god, it's so cool. My god, yeah, that was 100% worth it. Seriously. Yeah, we don't know info team, that's true. We might get info teams later. But the ending of that felt like a big big finale of the top floor. Of the top floor of LobCorp. 4 for the middle and 3 for the lower, yeah. That makes perfect sense. Just like Marina. Yeah, Yisang, I think they had to leave out somebody because of the number of sinners. I think they had to leave out somebody because of the number of sinners. Unfortunately. So Yisang got the short end of the stick. Sadly. No one to rep his team. Alright, you guys. Well, I think Heath and Ishmael are gonna be on, they could be with, Chesed and Gabora's teams. Like, they're gonna do Heath and Ishmael with Red Riding Hood and Big Bad Wolf. They have to. Like, they fucking have to. That's gonna be a Walpurgis eventually, for sure. Oh, but you guys, that was amazing. I'm so glad I did this little mini stream.
긴장해야 합니다.
Yeah, 40 minutes.
그것은 어둠 속에서도 우리를 조준하고 있을 테니.
I gotta do crosscode main stream. I'm sorry. In a couple of minutes, I'll be starting up crosscode. So yeah, I will see all Limbus peeps next time around Halloween. Y'all can keep talking about this on the Discord if you'd like, which we have a link to in the description. And because I sure definitely want to hear your opinions on which sinner goes where. Yeah, that's Walpurgis for you, Eli. But yeah. Oh my god, next time we'll see you guys for Limbus is around Halloween with Dawn's Kanto. So until next time, I will say so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. You're all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.